to the time they called Canon Takano, the one who sold his brother. They have been in this together prior to the time this woman called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's last born or younger brother, the Fulani boy. And this guy, Sam, repeated it in several occasions that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, the Fulani boy, he's actually trying to kill him by saying he is the one more powerful. If there is eventually, there is any good thing that this guy was doing while, or maybe he will, as he may claim that he was undercover with them, why would he want to kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother? Why would he want to, destroy the name and tarnish the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's family by saying Canon Takano is the criminal, by telling you that, lying to you that DOS, China Sanworu, and the leaders in the DOS went to Nigeria to drive SUVs to enjoy the money given to them by the politicians. Now, why does he have to go through that far? Now, why does he have to, tell you that Canon Takano sold his brother, that the money he realized from selling his brother, he used it to drive SUV in Germany? Why does he need to go that far if he's an undercover? He doesn't need to put anybody's life in danger to go that far. Why does he need to say that anything that happens in Biafra land, they must go after the military? And he called himself under Mazen Nnamdi Kanu disciple, and we are advising him, retract your step the way you make utterances in the media. You don't have that mandate to make such utterances. Retract your step. He made all these damages. That even he's the one in this media, fronting everything. The thing that sabotaged our ESN today, making them to start fighting to exonerate themselves on the ground today, instead of focusing on the battle that they are engaging in the bush. Now they have to start looking for those factions who are dressing like them, who are being raised, they are raising fund for. In the name of them, they have to start fighting, confusing everything in the struggle, that to the extent the propaganda Britain threatened us with the Nigerian medias that they have labeled us a terrorist. Then he run around to come back because they are all in cahoots with all the things they are doing. So that when he come and tell you we are doing state of a nation, now after telling you, they will tell you that there will be a memo release. But after you do that, we'll release a memo to show that you are the man in charge. Because BBC was promoting this guy. BBC. Prior to the time there was, uncertainty in IPOB. BBC was promoting him. Now, let's continue with the question Map asked him to see if he answered it. Then we go back to his claim. Listen.
Because you are the leadership.
Because Nelly is part of the leadership with you.
Nelly
is part of the leadership. Mr. Simon, let's be realistic, because people who are not.
He said the reason why he's attacking the DOS is because the DOS is the leadership. And that is the truth. He's attacking them because they are the leadership where he wants to be. That's the reason why they are attacking him. Lucky to IPOB that you were not allowed to be on Radio Biafra, because all these bad names that you were going to give us, if you had it been, it came from Radio Biafra. Remember, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, if you do not hear it from Radio Biafra, disregard it. Hi, the leadership. You people did a good job. You people did a good job. Kudos to you guys. Had it been you guys did not do this, maybe I will be seen as a terrorist today. I will be seen as a terrorist today Because going back in time, supporters of IPOB, members of IPOB, they will be a terrorist today, including me, and which will automatically terminate every businesses I am doing with the state. Terminate every, every thing that I have achieved. All because of one person who is greedy. Let us continue.
Straightforward.
Listen to me. Listen to me. If Nelly went online and said something about Biafra, and I have no knowledge about it, I have come here to make a comment.
So I disagree with you on this area. No, if you tell me that you are afraid to address it on it,
you cannot come here to shout. You cannot come here to shout. I will tell
I'm
you.
not shouting at you. You are the one who is trying to shout. I'm telling you the truth. If the truth is bitter, you can take me off. I'm not there.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a room now. Ask your question. After asking those questions,
The question I ask you is this: answer the first question, which is Nelly said that Biafra is a fraud, Biafra is a cost name, Biafra is a dead, Biafra is a slave name, and you say you are working with Nelly on what project?
On Biafra.
And she has getting that Biafra, and they are still working with him.
Listen to me. You see, when you ask question, you allow me to address it. That's why I asked you, did you watch this program from the beginning? Did you watch it from the beginning?
Yes.
So if you watch it from the
they say they want you to talk, so stop talking. Just pretend that let us we have a lot of things to talk about. Okay?
What is difficult for me?
Make it not be difficult. That is why the spirit is working for. I want to deliver you and deliver other people. You see? So leave Nelly Okrebu, leave all of them, and the only thing you should know is that Nelly Okrebu is working so hard to implement everything we are doing to see the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is connected to bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, which is also bringing the Biafra out from the DSS soldier. So you can't beat that. And
no, Mazi, I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
I'm telling you now, you don't agree that Nelly is fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
No, I don't agree.
So you mean she's not fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Because you said Mazi is carrying Biafra. If Mazi is carrying Biafra and she said Biafra is dead, that means she's saying Mazi is dead.
And I have told you to forget whatever Nelly said about Biafra is dead. You yourself know that Biafra is dead.
beginning, why do you come here to ask me comment?
So I disagree with you on this area. No, if you tell me that you are afraid to address it on it,
you cannot come here to shout. You cannot come here to shout. I will tell you.
I'm not shouting at you. You are the one who is trying to shout. I'm telling you the truth. If the truth is bitter, you can take me off. I'm not there.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a room now. Ask your question. After asking those questions,
the question I ask you is answer the first question, which is Nelly say that Biafra is a fraud, Biafra is a cost name, Biafra is a dead, Biafra is a slave name, and you say you are working with Nelly on what project?
On Biafra.
And she has getting that Biafra, and they are still working with him.
Listen to me. You see, when you ask question, you allow me to address it. That's why I asked you, did you watch this program from the beginning? Did you watch it from the beginning?
Yes.
So if you watch it from the beginning, why do you come here to ask me that question? Because I addressed it.
You have not addressed it. Address it proper.
What if I address it now, and later on, you after this program, you find out that I have addressed it, and people watching this program find out that I have addressed it.
You use defend this.
Let me address it again. I have addressed this thing, and that's exactly the problem. You people will be watching somebody, you have already an instinct, some premeditated something in your mind, and your mind is not there. I have addressed this particular issue. I said that Nelly is fronting Iju. And because I am a spiritual man, and Nelly said, if she starts to front Iju, according to whatever spirit that told her anything, that it will affect and facilitate the release of Mazen.
In Jesus' name.
A lot of things will happen positively. And then I went further to say, for example, who knows if these Idu are the people of the ancient, our ancestors? Maybe they are angry because,
which means he agreed with Nelly. He was not investigating Nelly. We are all trances. By your fruit we shall know you. He agreed with Nelly. He is never investigating Nelly. He supports everything Nelly says. He is never investigating Nelly. But he knows that Nelly says, now, you know, knowing that Nelly says sometimes she go overboard with the plan that they are making together. Now, listen to his response when Nelly go overboard. Listen to his response.
We don't remember them. And then I use a father. I use father Bella right to give example. I use mother Bella right to give example. I said that some places when you do not do that right, this thing will start to haunt you. I get those examples. And I say, if actually this message was related to net, and one of the things she can do, she can even go to the extent of condemning the name Biafra to give that particular energy to the two for the spirit to be happy. But whoever told her, and as a spiritual man, I understand that. So even if she comes, Biafra is a scam.
So even in spirituality, they are together. Presenting spirituality, presenting their superstitions, they are together. Now let us now to understand what he has to say when Nelly go overboard. Now listen to what he will do in order to cover up when Nelly go overboard. Listen and pay attention before we go back to the real thing.
My explanation on Biafra will overshadow that scam is already there.
Okay. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. Let's get it.
Now.
Wait. Now you come here to tell me that I did not address it, and I asked you a question. Did you watch this program from the beginning? You said yes. But you know that I was addressing this particular question, and I said that even if Nelly called Biafra a spam, that my program, my explanation, my agitation, my media on Biafra will overshadow Nelly's calling Biafra a scam. And you come here to tell me I did not.
Why does he need to overshadow it or shadow it instead of addressing it? Remember what they say, what he said. We remember what brought us here. He said that people who are within the struggle are members of the family who were deceived and manipulated. Now I brought one of them who was deceived and manipulated. Before, when he woke up, he started asking questions. Now, why did he not explain to this person, or even go further? Since you have woken up to the truth, I want you to hold on. I will explain further to you what is going on, but hold on. There is something that is still ongoing. It is not something but he did not do that. Now he is telling you that when Nelly go overboard, when Nelly expose them because she talked too much, that his own exposition will overshadow the mistakes of Nelly, knowing that they are together in this. When you make a mistake, I use my big fat platform to overshadow the mistake and cover it up. That was the response, and that was what you are hearing now. So let us pause this one here. Let's go back to it.
To blackmail everything we do, every crime committed in Biafra land, they call Simon Ekpa. Everybody that steal phone in Biafra land, they call Simon Ekpa. Everybody that kidnap in Biafra land, they call Simon Ekpa. And let me say this today. If you are committing crime and thinking that if the government and the politicians are sending people to commit crime, thinking that when they're linking to Simon Ekpa is going to run away from the Biafra struggle, believe me, be ready to commit crime. You are going to be committing the crime until you get tired of crime. If you think that when the Fulani come and they kidnap in Biafra land, and then what you do as somebody who pretend to be a freedom fighter for Biafra struggle is to attach Simon Ekpa picture and share it on social media. That while doing that, Simon Ekpa will run away. My brother, go and buy more data. You are going to share my picture.
We are coming there.
Attach them to all crime. And I believe that more crime will be coming so that you will have more pictures to attach. In case you do not have other pictures of me to attach to every crime happening in the northern Nigeria and every part of Nigeria, I will be posting more pictures. Because the old one you are using is becoming old. And if you think by blackmailing me and tagging me to all manner of things will make me to stop the Biafra struggle, you are just getting started. Having said this, when you are tired, you let me know so that I will begin to release the things that will make your head go jaga jaga. When you are tired of blackmailing me, when you are tired of tagging me and posting my picture and painting it all manner of things, including those who painted my picture as a vampire. Whenever you are tired, you let me know, because where you stop is where I am starting. It has always been like that. Some of you may have seen what is going on social media. And by the way, those who are linking the Biafra struggle to kidnapping and insecurity and crimes in any part of Biafra land, you are just being hypocrite. And let me put it as a warning to them, including those who have, who is now the Biafra they are fighting is Simon Ekpa. It was not Simon Ekpa who have come to social media to bring a knife to say they are going to cut their head. People who were shouting.
Now the question is, what has the people you've been blackmailing and you and them, you know, in the social media talking to one another, what has it got to do with the insecurity created in Biafra land? We'll continue.
Biafra demonstrated that on social media. Back then, those who claim to be in the leadership that will chase away, they never cautioned them. We were calling the leadership that time to hold these people and call them to order. But they were running from one platform to another, you know, bragging how they are going to behead somebody, how they are going to behead their own Simon Ekpa, not my own.
He is calling for the leadership to call people to, you know, to caution them. Why do you need to caution these people, knowing that we are speaking the truth about Nelly and Rita Eze? And you who will claim here now, you will hear him claim that he was undercover with them. Why do you now need to go that far to destroy the leadership structure? To divide IPOB, to divide the family, because you are investigating Nelly. Yes, yes. Let us continue. You want the leadership, you are warning them to caution people like us to stop exposing the activities of Nelly, you and Oyibo. Why? Why were you warning them? The question, you will answer it in this same video. Let's continue. Somebody say he's attacking the leadership because he is a paid agent to destroy IPOB, which the leadership is piloting in the absence of MKN. Of course, that is the truth. That is the truth. Let us proceed.
Some of them even went on live broadcast and brought a knife, threatening how he is going to behave himself. One of the ladies, or one of their live broadcasts, said that she is a slave to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We debunked it. Nobody is a slave to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That one also said very soon they are going to be going from one Europe country to another to behead people. All these things were said on social media. Each time the leadership, as at then, they come to Radio Biafra, they praise them. They praise them. We were shouting and warning them. They come and praise them. Another one came. The other one that is broadcasting from one place, in a wretched place in Brazil. That one have come to threaten that they are going to poison themselves. They are going to, they are going to do this and do that. All those things were on social media. And we called the leadership back then to caution these people. They come each time to praise them. You all have watched on social media how some of them are using what they call black magic. They say they want to tie somebody, they want to use black magic to tie baby. All those things happened on social media. We never threatened anybody. We never threatened anybody to behead anybody. But everything these people have threatened, this threat, the issue of social media, that is happening in Biafra land today. But what do? They turn around and they call someone.
Are you seeing the way he now divert your attention? He said these people were threatening him, coming with the knife in social media, threatening him, saying that they will go to Europe to look for somebody to behead. That now he's saying that all these things are happening in Biafra land. I want you to reason like a human being, be more rational instead of being emotional. Now, they threatened you. It ended up happening in the Biafra land. Wow. Wow. When Asare Kubo threatened you, what did you say? When Asare Kubo threatened him, what did he say? Let's check if we are going to see what he responded to Asare Kubo when Asare Kubo threatened him. Because it looks like the threat that he need to talk about is the one that we that are exposing him and his atrocities and their criminality in IPOB. It is the only threat that is debunkable. It is the only threat that is supposed to be attached with propaganda. Those are the only threats that they need to attach with propaganda. But let us see if when Asare Kubo threatened him, what he has to say before we proceed. Don't forget where we are. Before we proceed, let us hear from his response to Asare Kubo, because Asare Kubo threatened everything. Listen.
Asare Kubo, the only thing I'm telling you, I'm not come here to attack you. I have not come here to blackmail you, because I will not blackmail anybody that have done nothing to me. I will not blackmail.
No, he is a blackmailer. He is not working based on the fact. He works based on conspiracy to blackmail. Conspiracy with an intent to blackmail. So he's a blackmailer. That's why he is making it clear to Asare Kubo. I do not blackmail those whom I am not whom I am in good standing with. But I blackmail those whom are there to challenge me. That's the real thing. Listen before we go back.
Your anger, I understand it, because it is happening to me. So
Asare
the same
Kubo
way
anger,
I am feeling is the same way you are feeling. So I have not come here to attack Asare Kubo. Tell Asare Kubo the first
first time in the history of this struggle that I have come and addressed his concern and I did not attack him. And let him not attack autopilot. Tell him that autopilot are not the one that are attacking him. Tell him that any day he want to address these people, he should address them properly. Address them like illiterate, IPOP, DOS criminals and their errand. Autopilot are different people. That bloated pig, always talking rubbish and spitting everywhere. That pig is like another Afonja in our land.
Okay, let's leave it here. Of course, you saw how we address the evil people. Now let's go back.
Of hatred.
He will blackmail you when he does not like you, when you are occupying a position that he wants to destroy. When you are occupying a position he wants for himself or he wants to destroy, he blackmail you. He does not blackmail anybody who is not chancing him. He does not blackmail anybody who is not exposing him. He only blackmail people who are looking for his trouble, which is everything he did against the leadership structure or led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is called a conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. That is what he's been doing against the leadership, showing you that he indeed accepted the offer from Rita and Nelly, but because of inadequate time frame left for them to, actually, finalize their activities or their propaganda or the destruction on IPOB, it is no more there. Now they have to every man for himself. Every man for himself. Because Nelly does not want to hear every man for himself. Because Nelly risked everything. Nelly risked the husband and the children. Nelly risked the face. Nelly risked the position in IPOB. Nelly risked the money that is in the ESN account. Nelly have risked everything. She don't want to accept defeat. She want to continue. Even though when they are sinking. Then this one say, I cannot sink with you. So, therefore, let's do it this way. Let's be more diplomatic. Nelly say, no, you don't have to be diplomatic. There is no more time. We need to show them. He said, no, let's take it calm. We need to be more diplomatic. I don't want to lose my face. I don't want to lose these 6,000 watching me in a minute. Please, Nelly, please. At the end, they disagreed. They couldn't agree. That's what triggered this fight that we are seeing today. Let's continue.
And jealous. Now, one of them, the video is making round on the internet. The video where they are saying people, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have delivered message. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have delivered message. Everybody know, in as much as we condemn the insecurity and the senseless killing in Biafra land orchestrated by Fulani, because I'm going to prove it to you today. Irrespective as the fact that we condemn the kidnapping by Fulani in Anambra State, because Fulani are the one kidnapping people in Anambra State, and I'm going to prove it to you today. Irrespective of the fact that some of the politicians may have other people that they are using to kidnap their political opponent, it is not our business. But in the same vein, one of them also issued a threat. The one that the video is going around today issued a threat of kidnapping. He even placed a bounty to kidnap two persons who they believe are sabos. Today, those people are also coming on social media. When this threat was being issued, the leadership did not call this guy to order. But Simon Ekpa have not done any of this to our people. Simon Ekpa have always held the leadership and the leaders of the Southeast and Biafra land responsible for anything that happened. Simon Ekpa have called that those bringing the military.
No, we cannot hold the leadership of the Southeast responsible when they are not the one doing it. We hold them responsible with the one that they do. We are not propagandists. We are not propagandists. We hold them responsible for the one they do. We hold Asarido Kubo responsible for the one he did. We hold you responsible for the one you do. We are IPOB, whiter than white, whiter than snow. That's whom we are. We do not present propaganda. We do not say because they did this, they did that, let's say it is them. No, we don't do that. When we present our claim, investigate it from now till tomorrow. You must understand that it is divine. That's how it is. We don't lie. We present it the way it is. Let us continue.
Into our land to kill our people should be held responsible. And the military carnage in our land has never been condemned by any elected official. Nobody have condemned the military carnage in our land. Every day they burn house, they kill our children, kill our women, and nobody have ever condemned it. And of course, these are the people we come against. Now, I want you to understand that this morning, you know that there are some of write-up from certain quarter that has been making round on social media. They say Simon Ekpa created M Branch, and Simon Ekpa hijacked.
Before we proceed with this regard, there is a saying that says in Biafra land that says, Onye nwudenu kwose kage tuoriose. Follow me. When we catch you in a paper tree, and now that tree, we are now looking for the papers around the tree. Now you are the criminal of the paper. You are the thief that have stolen the paper. Or you call it paper, but we call it paper. You are the criminal that have stolen the paper because you were caught there red-handed. That is how it is. You flaunted M Branch. It was not Nelly who flaunted M Branch. Oh. You flaunted M Branch. And there is no way we are going to, tell you that Nelly was the one who showed us M Branch. You showed us M Branch. And when you showed us M Branch, we said that they have, that we debunked it. This was the emblem you people presented. This was the emblem you people made. I have the emblem here. You people made it, you called it, you flaunted it. You say ESN M Branch. Let me show you. You say Eastern Security Network M Branch. That's what you people, flaunted. Then when you did this, all IPOB members came to tell you that M Branch is Secret Service Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that they don't have anything with the ESN, that these are diplomatic, these are people who investigate secret things everywhere. They are everywhere. That was how they corrected you, that you are now creating everything, doubling everything that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created. That was our exposition to you. You created M Branch because you are the one who flaunted M Branch. Now, let us now see how you are going to run away from it. Remember, what you're doing here now is what Britain did to our people. By writing junk, sending it through to the media, Nigeria junk media, they catch it and they propagated it, saying that the Sahara Reporter, that one, they report everything. Sahara Reporter reported it that IPOB has been labeled a terrorist by British whatever. That was how they carried it. Now, because they know they already created a memo, they dropped that one as a bombshell to see how we are going to react to it, to see if they will continue with it or they will leave it behind and come clean. They saw that the way we reacted to it was not the way they expected us to react to it. They dropped it. They brought in a memo. Now, the same way you created M branch, you, Nelly, Rites, all of you come together, put head together, created the M branch. Now, after creating the M branch, they gave you to flaunt the M branch. Now, while flaunting the M branch, you decided to give a test of it. You decided to do what Britain did. Let's just see how they will react to it. Let's just see it, because he doesn't want to lose his 6,000 in a minute. That's his own priority. He is conscious of that, his media face. Let's just throw it and see what it will look like. Then he flaunted it. He saw the reaction. He now refrained. Now let's see what he has to say. His claim, about the M branch and how it was created and who are the members of the M branch. Listen attentively, because he said it here. Listen.
Wanted to hijack ESN, and Simon Ekpa created 3 different accounts, and Simon Ekpa diverted ESN the money and all that. You see, normally I would just remain silent, but on a second thought, because it is not time for me to do what I wanted to do. And what I have come to do today is to just give you people the preamble of what is to come.
We are hearing.
I want you to understand that I will never betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
In Jesus' name.
I will never betray Biafra. I don't need to say this because nobody brought me into the struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not bring.
Remember this thing he is saying. Anybody can say it. There is no oath behind it. Now, the reason why he is telling you this, he tried, they failed. They have seen, not in a trillion years. Not in a trillion years. You cannot manipulate, you cannot penetrate. He tried, he failed. He changed his topic. Listen.
Bring me into the struggle. Nobody did. I came as directed by the Spirit of God into the struggle and started doing things on my own before I was recognized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I tell you, like I used to tell people in the secret, my plan was never to take oath in IPOB. My plan was never to take oath. I wanted to prove to Biafrans.
His plan was not to take oath in IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took an oath. I wish I had that video where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, the day he start telling you, if you don't kill me, I will know that all of you are cowards. Is that an oath? If Chukwu Kikabiama did not kill him, you will know that he does not exist. The leader who piloted the struggle took an oath publicly. And you are coming to tell us to change the perspective, to change the narrative, to change everything to work according to your own perspective and narrative. You are trying to tell us you want to show you can do it without taking an oath. This is how you are doing it without taking an oath. We have seen that all. We have seen it. Remember that he will say here that he later took an oath. which is the oath he took to interview Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that was the oath he took for the interview. Because remember the reason why, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu eventually want to grant me an interview today, I must take an oath. If I have never taken an oath, because the reason why I must take an oath to interview him, or even if I have taken an oath before, now you will see me as a very, very important person in this struggle, in the media face. You will see me as a person who is in the game. And for that oath will keep me in line and in check, so that Oga Habamisi, my 6,000 in 2 minutes. That was the plan. You must take that oath before you grant him your interview. That was the reason why he took that oath. But he doesn't know the meaning of that oath with him. He thought, he believed down, I have taken the oath. Now let me just, the oath he took was to interview. So that when you get that face that he's going to give you, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a game changer. He's a game changer. When it comes to your platform, the narrative of your platform has changed. Now, since he's a game changer, you must take an oath, because he's bringing you to Biafra, presenting you to Biafra, showing to Biafra that you are doing a great job. But does not mean that if you allow devil to enter, you will not give you IPOB treatment. That's the reason why you took the oath. When you are going to now initiate into IPOB family, you take the, the basic oath. You take the oath. There is something you must remove from a meat before you consume the meat. That's the basics. Now let's continue to see what you have to say, so that I will allow it to run.
Continue. That you do not need to take oath to contribute to the freedom of your own people. So that was my plan. But along the line, something changed. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself requested me to take that oath for one specific reason, for one reason. And that reason touched me. And that was how I took oath. I want to make this thing, build this particular background today for people to understand. And I have told you people that I will be the last person, your last bus stop, whoever you are. I will be your last bus stop in this struggle for Biafra. Once you are not genuine, once you are, you are out to destroy this Biafra movement, I will be your last bus stop. God will use me to stop you. It is not by my power, but that is the way it is.
God, sorry.
Now, I want to make it very clear today that no exposition I have made so far came from Nelly of Ebu. No exposition.
They came from that branch.
From the time we were exposing the leadership and then the Zama, none of this exposition came from Nelly. The evidence we have and the evidence I have used and the evidence I have presented to Biafra people are something that is publicly available to everybody. So, and if you don't understand, every time I have made exposition, I've always make reference to, Nelly or Febu is always coming to shout, and I am the one I want to wait for evidence. I have always make reference. You don't know why I'm making reference. You don't know why I'm making that particular statement.
No, you said, let me phrase it well, because you are now misleading the public. I still remember it vividly. You say that this is the reason why Nelly will come to shout on top of her voice. People will believe he's crazy. She's crazy, but she is saying the truth about the DOS and then Zama. That's how you phrased it. I don't. If you want, you can mislead others, but not people like us who are following you. You say she is. You are pitying Nelly. She scream and shout on top of her voice, exposing all these criminals and their irate. That people will believe that Nelly is crazy. But today now, Nelly is indeed crazy. But you were defending him back then. You were saying that everything he said against the leadership is accurate. But today, that Nelly now is now a criminal. What about the ones, those people that this criminal called criminal, which you agree with this criminal today, when they were calling the other people criminal, you agree with it, with her. What about them? You didn't talk about them. Let's continue.
But you are going to know this evening. Do you all remember that each time I make a position, I have always said, I am not Nelly Ofebu that will always come and be first person to shout, that I wait for evidence.
You lie.
Any exposition on anybody.
You lie.
I have always said it. You don't know why I'm saying it. Because I know. What I know, you don't know it.
You lie.
Today, you are going to know the battle we have fought secretly.
Hey! Pay attention.
People,
pay attention.
That is not to say that some ignorant people who may not know until this evening, they will never know until this broadcast. Because believe me, a lot of people don't know what, including the people that were directly involved.
Wow.
May not know what I'm about to do this evening until now.
Wow.
So, what am I talking about? You have seen what they are sharing. You know, they say Samanekpa created a branch, and I don't need to read it, but all of you have seen it. You are sharing it everywhere and all that. I want to tell you people a story. I will tell you that story, and I will bring evidence.
Okay.
The story is that Nelly Ofebu and another woman,
wow,
tried to destroy IPOB. And try.
Did you hear that? This was what we've been telling you people all this while. This has been the exposition all this while. When he come to prolong, when he came to, you know, while we are exposing the internal, the internal enemy, you people will tell us to go and fight Nigeria. You should not fight Nelly and Simon. Go and fight Nigeria. We are trying to fight the internal enemies, because internal enemies will stab you at the back when you are not watching. Now, today, the same people we told you that they are infiltrators. One person among them, boom, he's no longer among them. Now, the other ones with that are left over, who does not have a voice, they are the ones who are only the criminals and the infiltrators. He is not among them. He was the CID, undercover with them, but he went that far. Okay. Let us hear what he's claimed to back up. See, let us see what he has to use to back up his claim right now. Then we are going to debunk it. We call it a day. Let's continue.
To destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The exposition I'm about to make today is not to expose how they want to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. They also want to destroy Biafra struggle.
Hey, this guy.
Thereby trying to set up a new security outfit called ADA.
Nelly, they want
to set up a new security outfit.
Do you remember when we were screaming on top of our voice? Basically, me, some of you who follow me and listen attentively to my broadcast, you remember I told you they want to create a militia wing. And that militia wing, the reason why they want to create a militia wing was, it is to make it a political game that the highest bidder gets it all. When Andy Uba called them, I have a ballot box I need you to pick up from there. They vie. They will run and go and do it. I told you this, and I told you in several occasions. Today he's coming to, keep himself out of it. But we told you. It is a confirmation that we do not lie. It is a confirmation that we do not lie. I have no reason to be jealous of this guy. And I told you that he's not okay more than me. I have no reason to be jealous of him. If he's not a mixed blood, he's my brother who went astray. I have no reason to be jealous of him. But let's continue.
Called Ada. What did we do? Our men on ground gathered and become part of what Nelly Ofebu wanted to do.
Who are those your men on ground, Simon? Who exactly are those your men on ground? A very important question you need to be asking him. Is he a commander of ESN? The last time we checked, he has nothing to do with ESN. So who are those his men on ground that gathered? Very important question. Because when we tell you he has some people he's using to do one or two, you believe we are jealous of him, we want to bring him down. Listen and listen good, because ESN does not. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say you do not dabble in the affairs of the ESN, the men on ground. That anything that you have that you want to complain, you keep it until he returns. Let me see, before we proceed, let me play this from our brother's broadcast. I don't have the full video of this, but let me just steal it from.
Believers. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere. In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba. Everybody will be named our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaints, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline.
That is it. I don't have the full video. He went ahead and said that you do not meddle in the affairs of the man on ground. Every of his instruction was flouted. They flouted all his instructions. He's talking about his men on ground. Who are those his men on ground? And if he want to tell you and convince you it is ESN, when was he made the controller or commander of ESN? Hello? Are you paying attention? Let us now come back to it. Let us come back to it. Hold it until I return. That was the message. But let us come back to it.
And she don't know that every person is allegiance to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and we stand on Biafra Gidibam. Nelly Ofebu gathered them. I had no knowledge about what was going on, but I trust the people that were part of it.
Afterthought.
They have finished what they were doing.
Aftermath.
I was asked to announce that particular security outfit. And I want you to understand.
Now, this is a confirmation to show you they gave him a contract. When we told you they gave him a contract, did you believe? No, you didn't. When we told you that this guy is working for this particular syndicate, you never believed us. They gave him to now front it. Because whatever they do, he's the one who is in front media. He is their media warrior. He was their media warrior. Now listen attentively, because while he's been their media warrior, he knows that YouTube and Google is giving him money. He don't have to lose it. He was being conscious. He was being conscious. Listen and listen attentively. Continue.
That the people we gathered were the only intelligent unit. Intelligent. The people that gather information, not armed group, not those, not our ESN that protect our forest and our farm. No.
Okay, not our ESN. Thank you. Not our ESN. Who are those? Who are those you gathered? Okay, let us hear who are those you gathered. I thought actually you were going to say it was ESN. Thank you for making that clear. Now let us hear who he gathered. When we hear who we gathered,
everybody we gathered to be part of that thing was people that are intelligence gathering. They only gather intelligence.
Because we told him that M branch are the intelligence of IPOB. M branch is the intelligence of IPOB. When he created this, then he flaunted the boys brigade. He also made this. They flaunted it with this Eastern Security Network M branch. That was what he did. So let us continue. Let us try to know
some of the, and what do we call them? The M branch.
Okay.
We gathered them.
Where did you find them?
Febu and Madame Oyibo. I have to mention her name because the time has come.
Madame Oyibo.
Now, they orchestrated what you see today that Nelly Ofebu posted on social media. And after they made that particular security outfit, they asked me to front it. And then I discussed with the men. We want to know what exactly that is going on and what they are planning.
So they were making a security outfit which you don't know about. You don't know about them all, but you are the one bringing men to join. You are bringing men to join. I want you to pay attention to this. Let's do this. They were making a security outfit which they told you just to announce. After them creating it, they gave you to announce. You were not part of them making it. You just announced them. Okay, let's play a devil advocate. You are not part of it. You are not part of it because you are just working for Nelly and Oyibo on a payroll. Now they gave you to announce it. After giving you to announce, you now came back to tell us that the same thing given to you to announce, you and your boys or your men were there, were involved. It means that you were fully involved from the grassroots of the creation for you to be able to, claim for you claim that you manipulated the process. You manipulated the process, so you knew the grassroots, you knew the men that are involved, you knew the criminals that are involved. That's what you are telling us. You knew them. But now, if we have to play the devil advocate, let's assume you don't know them. Let's continue to listen to you.
Why I'm going to make this in public is because it is not sensitive. Because there are so many sensitive ones that I'm not going to make public now.
The ones you killed.
Until they are the right time.
Now,
They want to destroy the Eastern Security Network, and they want to destroy Biafra, and then also destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So, which means, who are those you people are raising fund for? You are part of the fundraising. You are part of the 740 something missing, $740 something thousand missing. You are part of it. Who are then those? All this money we are going to, and you are part of the fundraising. Who are those? Because we are playing God advocate and devil advocate here. Now we are playing God advocate. Who are those that you are raising funds for? And where are those funds going? Let us continue. Let us continue.
So after that, they sent the video to me. When I looked at the video, if you look at the video of that M branch, you are going to notice there is no Biafra flag. No Biafra flag. And a lot of smart people noticed that there is no Biafra flag. I can remember that somebody made a comment and was asking, you are launching M branch and you don't have Biafra flag there. I read the comment and I laugh. I said, Biafrans are taken. Okay?
Hi.
Because you didn't see Biafra flag. And not many people actually noticed that. That
Hi.
In the launching of M branch, there were no Biafra flag.
In the launching of M branch.
Now,
in the launching of M branch,
you saw was the making of Nelly Ofebu and Madam Oyibo. But the people involved were our intelligent guys. Intelligent.
From where?
Undercover job.
Now, first of all, if you bunu chegi here, the things, your memory verse here is that he has people on ground. He has people on the ground. Admission of guilt. That's what he does. He did here. Admission of guilt. Now, let us continue.
And everybody is intact under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. After that, I edited a lot of things out of the speech. The speech was to announce them as you do, to announce that security outfit you see, our M branch guys. They wanted to compel me and deceive me to announce them as you do. So when the video was sent to me, I looked at it, I edited Idu out of the video. I edited Idu out of the video.
Okay.
Because if I had played that video and announced Idu in that video, that would be the end of this whole.
That will be the end of your 6,000 in 1 minute. Now, remember what I told you from the beginning, that you edited it just like what Britain did to us. Let us put this one through. Let's see how it is, the reaction. Let's see how reaction will be like. Let's see if we will proceed in unveiling it, or we will refrain and use plan B. That was the thing. The plans. That's why he edited it, present it, in order for you not to, not to follow what is going on. I am looking for a video while he is talking. I am looking for a video to confirm what we are saying here. Let's continue while I'm
Believe
looking
me,
for it.
It will be the end. So when the video came to me, I looked at it, I laughed. I edited the video and removed it. So today I'm going to play the video, the original video where there is Idu. I'm not going to play all of them. I just want to tell you what is going on. So before we go there, let us reiterate
on this exposition against him 3 months ago, or yeah, 3 months ago, against him from the members of his syndicate. Now, let us reiterate on that.
They don't believe on it too. Samuel Ekpa is not stupid. He know what he's doing. Samuel Ekpa is the person that starts this history teller. If it is a lie, go back. Samuel Ekpa start with Igodo history, which is Idu history. So Samuel Ekpa know what he's doing. He's not stupid. Don't worry, Samuel Ekpa will change that in page. When our people have know who they are, he will change it to Idu. Go and mark it.
He will change that his page when our people are fully brainwashed. That's what this madam trying to say. When our people are done being brainwashed, he will now change it and say it is true. But because of inadequate time frame to execute their plan, which brings them misunderstanding, disagreement, diplomatic, and being radical, that's the problem they're having now, is radicality and diplomatic. That's the problem they have. That's why they are debunking themselves. Remember what she said? That it was Simon who started the Idu story. That he is pretending. They were working together, all and fine. He never came to debunk it. He was there because he is still doing so. Let's continue. Let's
they don't believe on it too. Samuel Ekpa is not stupid. He know what he's doing. Samuel Ekpa is the person that starts this history teller. If it is a lie, go back. Samuel Ekpa start with Igodo history, which is Idu history. So Samuel Ekpa know what he's doing. He's not stupid. Don't worry, Samuel Ekpa will change that in page. When our people have know who they are, he will change it to Idu. Go and mark it. I'm telling you.
Okay, let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. I hope it is sinking in.
Said I remove Idu.
I hope.
In that video. Now, when Nelly Ofebu discovered that the Idu she wrote was not mentioned while I was announcing and unveiling that M branch, including the name M branch. The name changed from Ada to M branch.
Confession time. Confession time.
That it was supposed to be Ada. If you listen to them, you are going to be hearing something Ada. I don't know what the hell that means. But anyway, you are going to be hearing Ada. So that Ada was supposed to be the name of that outfit. So we decided we can't betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we cannot betray Biafra. Now, we announced the M branch.
You decided you cannot betray Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You decided, which means you know that you've been betraying him. Voice of Biafra, it is a betrayal. Voice of Biafra, it is a betrayal. All the things you people did against his structure, it was a betrayal. Now you decided, aftermath, which you always say, you decided that you can't betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you have been betraying the struggle and everything. Now, let's play devil advocate one more time. You decided. Let's agree with you now that you decided. Let's now see the claim that will back it up with your deciding. Let's see your claim, which is going to back it up.
Which is exactly what they are. They are intelligent gathering men and the unit of this struggle. They gather, their job is to gather intelligence, to know, some of the exposition we are making coming from them. They are our intelligence unit. And these people do not know that the intelligence unit are on their job. They are, they are operating in a very high frequency. So after that, I announced M branch. I edited the Idu out of it. Nelly Ofebu, it didn't go down well with her. She started fighting those men on ground. So if you see some name if you see some names that are flying everywhere, you know, I don't need to go there. It will be hard.
Okay, the names that are flying everywhere. Let me bring it. Okay, before I bring it, the same names. Before I bring that one, let me show you what Simon said when the day that Baby was killed, because Baby was one of these people they are talking about. Baby was one of the people they were talking about the day he was crying about Baby. Let me see if I will be able to bring that video, because I think it will make things add up well. Let us see. The day he was crying about Baby. Let's see if it is this one. Is it? Let's see if it is this video. Before we bring to that Nelly. Theory. Oh, not this one. Not this video. But let's see where that video is. Where he said that the DOS killed Baby. I have that video, of course. It isn't going to escape me. I have it here, so that we will actually where is it? You do Nelly and okay. The problem here now is that I need more time to look for the video, which I don't have that time. But while we are playing, I will be looking for it. While we are there, I will be looking for that same video. When Simon was crying, the same way Nelly was crying. So if eventually that these guys we are talking about is not related to Simon, as the way it was related to Nelly or related to Nelly, why we are both of them crying the same cry? Why we are both of them crying about Baby? Why we are both of them? They cried for weeks about Baby. They even later started bringing propaganda just because of Baby issue. When Baby died, when community teamed up to kill Baby, which I made an exposition, which I said, if it was a mob action or if it was a jungle justice, I did not, support jungle justice, because you don't know who will, who will be involved tomorrow. So that I'm saying this for you to understand. Okay. Okay, let me see if it is this video before we proceed. Let's see. I think it is this one, because there is another.
They gave the dog a bad name.
That's the one.
Tina Sanworu has proven that all the allegations against them are correct. I don't condone crime.
Okay.
I condemn anybody who is using Biafra struggle to steal and commit crime.
Okay.
But what did I know? I am not in position.
Okay, you are not.
Who is committing crime.
You are not in position to know who is committing crime, but the people who are in position told you. You did not, you neglected it, because the person committing crime is your boy. It is your person committing crime, but you are not in position to know who is committing crime. Let us continue. Before I bring to you the Nelly's one.
And even the funny part is that the name that is being mentioned, I have never heard of that name. I have never heard of that name. So what you see, while our leader is incarceration, is in DSS dungeon, facing charges, Chinasa Nworu is coming to Radio Biafra. The entire e-warriors are sharing it on their media, bragging how they have killed somebody.
Okay, now, for those of you people who has been confused, because there are many people I have engaged, they say their anger is that Chinasa Nworu came and called the name of ESN on the Radio Biafra. For those of you who are still confused, are you now seeing the things that is happening here? That the guys that Chinasa Nworu mentioned are the criminals. They were the criminals. They were not ESN. Are you paying attention? Those are the people who now finish in a Biafra land. Continuity. Those were the people Chinasa Nworu called their names because there are investigation team everywhere of IPOB. They gave the name, he mentioned their names, and immediately he mentioned baby's name. All hell broke loose. Nelly Ofebu become mad on social media that it is a baby. Baby is innocent. Baby is a ESN. Chinasa Nworu mentioned their name to be killed. Chinasa Nworu this, Chinasa, the same way. Then this is the backup broadcast that this guy made to back up what with the cry of Nelly. That is it, what you are seeing. So the question now you need to ask yourself, were those really ESN or their M branch members? Were those really ESN or they are criminal? A very important question you need to ask yourself.
Extrajudiciously. Extrajudicial killing.
You see, this one taught him. He taught him.
Somebody.
He reaches his bone marrow because baby was the commander of the criminal syndicate. Baby was the commander of the criminal syndicate. This one touched him to his bone marrow. But tomorrow he will come and tell you that he was investigating Nelly and he can betray Mazen Namdekano. But they wanted to destroy ESN. They wanted to destroy militia wing, to create militia wing to counter ESN. Now, raising fund, you are bringing out your money to give for the criminal who are on the ground sabotaging the activities of those safeguarding your land. I warned you. I warned you. And I told you that curse is upon you when you bring out your money to give to these people with their doings. I warned you. I also told you that where that money is coming from is going to get dry. I'm rephrasing it for you to remember that broadcast. I warned you. Today, is it true or false that what we said is the way it is? Now, see the psychology, see the action, see the cry, see the pain that his commander was brought down. I am not taking calls now, please. I don't want to be confused. I am not taking calls now. Whoever that is calling, wait. When we are done, please, you can call in. I want you to see the emotion, the seriousness, the same way
in the name of committing crime.
The same way Nelly cried, the same way he cried about the same people whom he claimed they are now the good ones. That the one Nelly was using was the bad. The one Nelly was mentioning was, okay, they are now the good ones. The same one Nelly was mentioning. Where is this person? Where is that person? Listen. Simon. Okay, I don't have that video where I don't have that voice. Of course, you heard it where Nelly went a wall. Even I made a video with it where he said in the bar in day one. Let me try to see if I will get that video which I made about it. Okay, listen. Listen to that video I made with regards.
How do I start? Yeah, when you say this, Nnamdi Kanu said she is.
Not this one. I'm getting a bit confused. Now, where Nelly say, where is Injenge? Where is Lion? I am asking you, where is Injenge? Where is King Jaja of Opobo? Where is this person? That was where this guy is talking about, because it is on our head. We don't forget. Let us go back to that real exposition.
So she started fighting them. She started blackmailing them.
Okay.
Because she don't know where the thing is coming from.
Okay.
Now, it didn't end there. In order to front this Idu, they decided that they are going to be having joint broadcast with me. Because nobody listened to them. Nobody listened to them on their platform. They want to be fronting.
Nobody listened to them on their platform. That's why I told you, you are creating the propaganda against your members just to exonerate yourself, because you know that nobody listens to them. They, even if they have evidence, no one is going to hear it from them. That is the reason why you come here now, because you have confessed that the reason why now you are doing it is because nobody listened to them. Nobody would have time to pay attention to listen to their own exposition on you or their own evidence on you. Bragging. Let us continue.
On my platform. And then when the idea came, I must say that some of the broadcasters are not aware of this, including this one I'm saying now. They are not aware of it. So some of the broadcasters are not aware of what I'm saying. And they are hearing it for the very first time. So, and they don't know the reason why I do not want to be part of the joint broadcast. So they came with the joint broadcast. Before the first joint broadcast, I refused.
Do you know who are some of those broadcasters that are not aware of what they are saying? It is that faceless criminal. I hope did you hear what he says? Some of the broadcasters, which they want them to come for a joint broadcast, does not know what he's talking about. The person he is referring to is the one, a faceless person who is hiding himself under Biafra what. The one who said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that saw Soludo was a doppelganger. It's the same one. He says some of, it is only him that he was referring as some of. Because when we tell you that something is sweet, we tell you how sweet it is. Let us continue.
I refuse to be part of it. I refuse to be part of the joint broadcast. Ask them. They have. I believe you must have listened to them when they say Simon Ekpa never wanted to come to the joint broadcast and all that. Because what I know, some of them don't know it.
Yeah.
Even the people following them as broadcasters don't know what I'm saying. The only person that know what I'm saying now is Nelly Ofebu and Madam Oyibo. The broadcasters don't know. And Sima don't know what I'm saying.
Wow.
Now, they want to start having joint broadcast. The reason for that joint broadcast is to use this our platform to project Idu. And you know, of course I know, because when they really don't know why I refused.
Wow.
It is not because of
the reason why he refused is time frame. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now communicating. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now seen. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now coming out. Bail application has been filed. The time does not permit him to continue. A very, very smart one. A very, very smart move. Time does not permit him to continue. That is the reason why he started avoiding them because were going to incriminate him the more. They were going to expose him. That's why he just took himself away from their sin, from this, people who are actually exposing themselves already. Nelly Ofebu, let me tell you the truth. The reason why Simon is doing what he's doing to you today is because you refuse to be diplomatic. You refuse to be diplomatic. You people using Sima to start fighting him, to tell him to stop being diplomatic by doing one thing, so by doing exposition to brainwash our people. He's doing expose. We are doing gossip. So you don't know the expose is giving him money also, super chat also. And another thing is that if you stop him there, 6,000 might not come again because they will know that he has gone astray. That is the only silver lining between him and the offer you people gave him. And time frame is now the real thing that triggered him to separate from you guys. While separating from you guys, he know that you people will not live without a fight. He concocted some evidence against you guys. He concocted it. Some evidence against you guys. So if there is anyone you people have, we are going to bring it out. We are going to now, challenge it with it. Whether you don't have a platform, we are going to give you a platform. We are going to bring you voice. We are going to take it to Rapture Media, where there is. We are going to take it to Radio Biafra, so that if he claim you don't have platform to expose him, because that's the upper hand he has against you people now. But when you bring it, it will reach the whole world. Don't worry. Let's continue.
What we come to say argument, when I say A, they say B, no. And of course, I wouldn't go deep into what I have found out and the evidences I have, and those who, whatever that has happened before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and all that. I don't want to go into that. There are some things I'm going to reserve for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So you knew. He knew. Now you want to reserve some things for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You knew. Wow. Wow. Let us continue. Let us continue.
When he come out. Because
he knew all this while, and yet he was fighting the structure. He was fighting the administrative structure, fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family. You knew that you people were the one, or your bosses were the one. Even, let's play a devil advocate. You knew that your bosses were the ones who give you things to post and tell you the ones to delete. You knew. And you were still fighting the administrative structure. It's another incriminating yourself. Let's continue.
He don't know what has happened to him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never know what has happened to him.
You see where he is putting it? Are you seeing where he is directing it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows what happened to him. There was a day he made this broadcast. He did this broadcast some time ago. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not know what happened to him. I came out, I debunked him. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is well aware of what happened to him. Let me bring that broadcast back to your screen, because we do not forget. We do not forget.
To come and tell you who betrayed him or anything, it is not possible, because he don't know who betrayed him. It is like when somebody come to your house, armed robber come to your house to rob your house, and rob you of everything, and then the next day, the next morning, you wake up and you are sleeping, and somebody, your neighbors, come to say, the armed robber came to your house, so they say they came to your house, so your wife is outside, and then the neighbor is asking you, who is the armed robber?
the wife will say, wait, my husband is sleeping. When he wake up, he will come, when he wake up, he will come to tell you who is the armed robber or who planned the armed robbery attack. That is what, when you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and tell us, it's exactly what you are trying to say.
Do you know the reason why he made this broadcast? The reason why he made this broadcast was after Barrister Jofo granted interview with me. When I told you I sent someone to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that was when he made this broadcast, believing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say through his lawyers to come and start talking about these things. He started now defending it on time. He started defending it on time. That was the role he played here. So that even if any of this legal team will come out and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that you are the one who, which is of course is childish, it will never happen like that. So that you will say that he already told you gullibles, because he knows that you people are gullible. Whatever he presents to you, you will digest. So that is the reason why he started, playing, defensive and offensive at the same time. That's what he did here. Because when the similar incident comes up, we will remind him of the old one. We do not forget. We don't forgive. We expose the way it is. Let us continue.
Except us that are going to tell him what happened to him.
Okay.
We don't know.
Except you.
The only thing he will be doing is to be thinking, where did this thing go wrong? What happened? Who? And, so he really don't know what happened. And if
we told you also that Okwa Balunwawa will leave to Kenya when you kick a frog. When you kick a frog, you give him a lift to where he is going. We told you. And Mazi Nnamdi, and I told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was conscious of what happened to him. That was the reason why they did not find him with his phone. They did not find him with any of his, broadcasting equipment or any of his cell phone. His main cell phone was not found with him. The people who knows about it, true or false. The laptop was not found. So, who is more conscious if he doesn't know? Ukwa Balunwawa will leave to Kenya, yeah? But let us continue. It is something that, we are going to hear. It is only time you will find me telling you that I warned you. I told you, but you didn't listen. That will be my word. The same way I am telling you now. The confirmation of all the exposition we've been doing since 8 months ago. Let's continue.
I have been following our program. I have been saying two things. I said there are those who betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, giving him out, and there are those who, after giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, they just discover that this is an opportunity to have what we call afterthought betrayal. These are two categories of people: the people that betray him the beginning, and the people that betray him after, which is afterthought.
Wow.
And it is not today I'm going to do that. So, my people of Biafra, I am here.
I hope your brain is working.
Bring to you the original unedited part of the video where what you don't know. And after they did not succeed in fronting Idu on our program, you see, she went mad and she went crazy. A lot of people don't know this thing. I want to tell you that all these 8 months and 9 months that people have attacked me, nobody know what I was doing.
Hey.
And I have not stopped.
Psychological manipulation. Now he is playing victim. He is known to play victim. You remember when he went to Radio Biafra, he came back, he played victim. Instead of telling you what happened there, he started playing victim. Now he has gone to work with Nelly Oyibo and all that. Now he's coming back to play victim yet again. Every time he's always the victim. He went to Munkwo, he fought. He went to Eke, he fought. He went to Ore, he fought. He went to Afo, he fought. He went to KFC, he fought. He went to McDonald's, he fought. He went to Pick and Pay, he fought. He went to ShopRite, he fought. Who is the person that is causing the fight? Is it the people in those places he goes? Or is it him that goes there that came with the fight? Because he is always playing victim, which will not allow you or enable you to brainstorm and find out what exactly was going on. Because he used psychology to manipulate you. He used psychology to manipulate you. He is very, very intelligent. I like him. He's very, very intelligent. But if he had used this intelligence, for good purpose, he is going to be invincible. And when I saw his intelligence, when he built a platform, I thought he was still on the right channel. 9 months ago, or maybe 10 months ago, I actually told him that I sent him a message via comment section when, there was, people saying that he's doing this and that. I said, I want to invest in your endeavor. Had it been he used the intelligence he has for a good purpose, he was going to be invincible. Believe you me. But let us continue. Let us continue.
Nobody know what I was going through. Okay? But I vowed between me and God that I will be the last person to betray Biafra and betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It can never happen. It does not matter the name they give me, how they brand me, and all that.
Hey!
It does not matter how they call me a criminal, EKPERIMA, Wakoda, and all that. They don't know what I was doing, and they will never know. And I don't care, because I did not go into any mutual understanding with these people. So the person that I know that I am working with is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he was kidnapped. And I will continue to follow his legacy until he comes out. Now, having said all these things, I want you people to listen to the part of the video that you didn't know about. Now listen.
I don't know if... Okay, we still got it. We still got there. Because I didn't download the full video.
Now, I want you to listen to this. And please, remember, this is not even exposition, okay? This is just introductory exposition to what you don't know. Now, I want you people to listen to this.
But to Africa in general. The world sources good works are today evident in the
Remember that this is the M branch he's talking about that Nelly created. Nelly created this M branch according to him. And now I agree with him, but Nelly created the M branch when they were doing whatever they were doing. Even the one they call Isima or Isimma is also, having a big platform that time, right? They never, flaunted it there. It was flaunted only in Simon's program. And now today, it is now twisted that, it is now only Nelly who created this. No longer him is not involved, but is the one who flaunted it. Why did you flaunt it from the beginning? If you are not an accomplice to their criminality, why did you flaunt it from the beginning? And you are still the one flaunting it. You are still the one presenting the original video and the fake video. You are still the one. Why? Let's continue. Very important question.
Transformations of many people, including those who decided to make themselves an enemy of humanity, otherwise known as the children of perdition. The good works has constantly been preached by those of the followers who believe in the truth, especially a disciplined disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by name, Mazi Simon. The spirit of Okike shall once again pass through every doorstep of every living soul who has heard the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to bring a right judgment to everyone according to his works. The blood of the innocent children and mothers who has been murdered in cold blood, the blood of those who has been betrayed by these brothers, as Cain did to Abel because of greed and jealousy, is today crying, Abba Father.
And remember that this M branch was created by Nelly, but Simon's picture is the one in front, followed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon's picture, followed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there. But they were created by Nelly, who is supposed to be the commander of the M branch. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not know about it. They use his picture, but he does not know about it. Now, Simon is there in the picture of the people they worship. Because according to what is going on there, you will see that these are their commander in the picture. Of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware and is not present. So now, Simon is the one there. The picture is there to show that he is the one in charge of this militia or whatever they call these people. No matter how much he tried to deny it, no matter how much he tried to run away from it, of course you can see the truth is plain to see. Only if you want to learn the truth. But if you do not want to learn the truth, of course you will be beating around the bush and deceiving yourself because you are fool. Let's go.
This, their creator, has indeed heard their cry. And which of these simple reasons we have stand to be collected, criticized, but never condemned, especially even before the sight of Elohim to go with our ancestors has brought our supplications to the door of Elohim to go with Guardian. We are free indeed. For them who stand for the truth, may our ancestors never distance from us, and our foremarket days shall protect us all. Idu is the kingdom of Elohim.
Did you all hear that? Did you all hear Idu is the kingdom of Elohim? This particular part is what I edited out of that speech. And of course, you wouldn't know. Did you hear that? Let me play.
Just in, because intelligent people are also following. Intelligent people are also following. He said, there is no Idu flag. That's how he started. Remember? He started that there is no Idu flag in, unveiling their M branch. Now, let me now shock you. Let me now shock you. Whenever you look at Nelly, who is Madam Idu, there is no Idu flag, but everything there is all about Idu. Listen to it as I analyze it to you before we go to another thing. Look at the cap this guy is wearing, the yellow cap. It is Idu color. The clothes that they are wearing, white there, Idu color. The clothes blue there, Idu color. So why then is he telling you there is no Idu flag, Idu nothing? But they have dressed like Idu. That is the reason why whenever you see Nelly in a program, you will see her with maybe yellow, something yellow, white, or blue. That is Idu color in the flag. Idu flag color. But he's now telling you that he removed the Idu flag, that these were the members of intelligence, but they are wearing Idu, promoting Idu. And he's telling you there is nothing, there is no Idu flag or Biafra flag there. But let us continue. Remember, the cap is Idu color. The cloth is Idu color. It's all about Idu. Let us continue. And he flaunted it. Many people believed in it. Many people, for how many months now, you believe that the M branch is the original M branch, that we don't see. We have finally seen them. Under the leadership of Simon, we have finally seen them. You have agreed with them, telling you that the color, those who knows Idu color, will understand. No, it is M branch now. Since the Mazen Namdekanu gave them Idu color, it means Idu is the one we're supposed to follow. Is it not promotion of Idu? Let us continue.
Say it again.
And our full market days shall be.
No, we are not going to listen to
Idu.
I do with evidences.
Okay, this is
so what you see that woman doing today is because they couldn't get me. And of course, I have read comment. I have read so many comments, and people say you did not get Simon to front Idu. So people can actually analyze things on their own, process information.
They didn't
on their
get
own.
you.
But everything you have,
they didn't get you. Wow. If they did not get you, you didn't want to promote Idu, but you have promoted the outfit of Idu. You have promoted the outfit of Idu for the past how many months? You didn't do this thing you are doing right now. It has sunk into the gullible that Idu must be promoted. True or false? True. But you want to deceive us now, say there is you didn't promote Idu. Okay. Now, let's agree that you didn't promote Idu. Okay. Now you say they didn't get you. And you claim that they made this M branch, created it, gave you a video to now flaunt it. They didn't get you, but you've been the one flaunting, you've been the one announcing every of their every of their subject, or would I say their objective. You've been the one promoting it. And we've been calling you Simon Omuwine. Why then were we calling you Simon Omuwine? Simon why he's your boss. I say to you that Nelly is your boss. But they didn't get you. How then did we know that Nelly was your boss? And you confess that they make and they give you to promote. And they didn't get you. If you know that these two women, just like a commenter said here, that they were the one trying to destroy IPOB, why then do you want to destroy the administrative structure? The one Mazen Namdekanu say, you cannot penetrate, not in 1 trillion years. Why then are you trying to, destroy it? Very important question we need to ask. Let's continue.
Said about that because they did not get me. You were correct. Well, you don't have any evidence about it. Okay? Everything you say, you were correct, but you do not have any evidence. So you are only you are only thinking that it may be like this. Maybe because of this. Some people think because he didn't get cucumber. Some people think because so a lot of people are thinking a lot of things. Okay. But so those who say is because I did not front Idu. But let me tell you, it is not about Idu. Forget all this Idu they are the Idu they are doing is not about Idu. It is deeper.
If it is not about Idu, why are you now brainwashing people that you remove Idu flag? Because had it been you put Idu flag there, that is where everything will be messed up. Since it was not about Idu, why did you say you edited the video? Remove Idu flag. Are you paying attention? Why did he say he removed Idu flag? Since Idu is not, it is not about you. So since you are investigating them as well as you are claiming or you are about to claim, why did you not, why is that Idu is not significant with what you people are doing of the criminal you people are engaging yourselves into? Why then did you say had it been you put Idu flag? Why then did you say that? Let us continue. And somebody said here, the final question will be, who is their sponsor? Our leader will later be involved. We shall destroy them with the truth. Okay, of course, we shall destroy them.
And I am not here to do that today. It is always said, if you live in a glass house, do not throw stone. I am not the first to strike. I will always come to respond. And every response I'm going to do is with evidence.
Okay. What was your evidence when you said that Barrister Joffo? Because the first person you told this when you live in a glass house, do not throw stone. What were your evidence that Joffo went and had a deal with Asare Dokubo? What was your evidence when you said that Joffo was incompetent? What was your evidence? What was your evidence when you said that the Fulanis attacked through Barrister Joffo? When he told us to listen to the administrative structure, what was your evidence? They were all criminals. Everybody fighting to help Mazen Namdekanu were criminals according to you. And you claim that is with evidence, all of them. You told a Joffo when you live in a glass house, don't throw stone. Which means you are calling him a criminal. And that is what you were doing. And let us continue. Yes.
Those asking for the whatever the money or anything, I think everything is being taken care of. And Omada is joining me very soon. And believe me, we are on top of this game. And it is also at this juncture that I will inform anybody
There is no voice. Okay, sorry for that. There is no voice. Now, I want you to confirm the uniform which those M branch they are talking about when he said that they removed the flag which they gave him. Now, the uniform was yellow, white, and blue. Now, I want you to look at Nelly. I want you to look at Nelly. Whenever he comes to promote you, do. I want you to also see their flag, yellow, white there. You see, she's always coming with white, yellow, and blue. Something she will, if she don't have it on her hair, she will wear it. She will wear it on her neck, on her earrings. She will always have flaunting this Idu color. Now, if you say you remove the Idu flag, but your men, which you claim that they were intelligent men who wanted to see the outcome of it, were there. They were there promoting Idu, right? Let us continue. Let us continue. That was actually a digression. Let us continue.
Again, for the second time after yesterday, if you are on ground and you are under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and under IPOB, and you have anything to do with anybody that have declared you do, know it, you have declared yourself enemy of Biafra.
Why are you telling them now, after so many months, after 8 months, more than 8 months rather, or 10 months, more than 10 months, you're only telling them now, those that you people were using to commit atrocities against our ESN, against our people that we are here to save, how are you going to amend it? How are you going to amend it? Now you are calling on them now. Aftermath.
Let's continue.
An enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I remain loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. When he come out, we are going to continue however he wanted. But for now, I will fight to make sure that the legacy he left behind before he went to vacation.
So what is the legacy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind? What was the legacy? Command and control, C&C, DOS, administrative structure. You claim you want to protect the legacy, but you have sabotaged the administrative structure. Now, some people, just because you had the interview with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that's the only thing they are looking at. They are not looking at your propaganda, your criminality, nothing. That's the reason why they are supporting you. Or the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, whatever you will do to get Biafra, you do it. Now, because you are doing what you are doing, now in their mind, it is calling on them, whatever you will do to get Biafra, you do it. Without you knowing on what context Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said what he said, if you want to be a masop, you be a masop, as long as you're walking to the direction of giving us Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it clear, you do not kill. You do not do anything to shed blood of our people. You do not shed blood. If you shed blood, Biafra will not come. True or false? Of course, is the truth. So they believe that you are doing whatever you may do for Biafra to come. Now, you twisted it. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, you twisted it. And now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did he say that anything you will do, including destroying the administrative structure that I put in place, including sabotaging everything that I put in place? No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say such. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if you have anything against anybody that he put in place in a position that you should hold it, you should keep it to yourself until he returns. That was what the word of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And he went ahead and said, anybody who refused to take orders from the DOS, and he would put people to apprehend you on the ground and discipline you. That's what he said. You don't remember that, or you just quote the Bible the way it will favor you. You leave the one which is not going to favor your doctrine behind, because that is exactly what you are doing here. Let's listen to it again.
Boss, this is a family business.
Okay.
I just okay, since you have already made your decision, no need of me explaining. On your judge, email conclusion, no need. So
now
that we are under oath, we are under command. That means command and control, central control of everything that we do. Central. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders, you leave us. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba.
If you know you are not disciplined enough, he said direct order, central command. It is not a suggestion, it is an order. If you know you are not disciplined. And he went ahead and said to you, if you have any problem, keep it until I return. Listen.
We have a coordinator in our bank. Everybody will be moving to our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaint, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of
discipline. If you have anything, keep it until I come home. But you are above the law. You are above the law of whom you claim you are his disciple. You are above the law. Everything is plain to see. Let us see what else you have there. Let us see what else you have there. The lies you told. Umada is coming. Let's see.
May our ancestors never be stand.
Let's see.
Good evening from here. Umada, I am live, and we are not live yet. So I need to
let us see what Umada has to bring
you. Quickly. Can I hear?
Okay, I am going to take this call because we are rounding up with this part. I am going to take this call. The caller, I will put you on speaker in a short moment. Let me present something quickly. So I am going to take this call. In case if you want to call, the number is rolling on the screen as well. So the caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My brother George Money, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. My name is Marian Heder, roaring from Maryland, United States. I've been watching the great work you're doing. I said, I'm not going to let you do this by yourself because you are doing tremendous today.
Thank you.
This one is one of the kickers that are coming to be. You know, this guy is so dumb, stupid, and foolish. What I just said before you roll into that craziness, this idiot, does he really understand that he's implicating himself by this so-called exposition? His fingerprint is everywhere in everything Nelly has done, from his own confession or so-called exposition. He's so stupid, he's making a call and saying, anybody that has anything to do with Idu in Biafra land to desist from now. That statement there tells anyone that he's making this announcement because he was part of what was going on. So he's trying to separate himself or trying to tell them, I don't want you, my members, to work with them anymore.
Yes.
How did you know there are people that are working with you in Biafra land?
Imagine.
That's the question.
Yes.
What is the kicker, right? I saw that one. I said, this guy is a moron. Big one. For you to be saying, because what he said, all my members, let me paraphrase what he said there. All my members, all those who are my supporters, we all that have been working together with you. Now, because of all these shenanigans going on, I want you guys not to be working with them anymore.
Correct.
Because we're about to go and separate way.
Correct.
That's it. It doesn't matter how he puts it. So he has been with Idu. He's trying to say it's not about Idu thing. Or it's not about the money. It's about the money. We know it's about money.
Yes.
Because
money and time.
Like, I'm not going to allow you and Nora come to reap what I have sown. That's Nelly's position. That's her stance. And that fool understands that. So this segue he's trying to do now is protecting Mazi, whatever structure Mazi has left. Is he not the one that called for DOS to be assassinated and destroyed?
Of course.
Is he not the one that said nobody should take instruction from DOS? This Mazi, our Hamadike one of Biafra land, he's trying to position himself that I'm looking out for whatever he has set in place and I'm going to continue to protect until he comes up. Is he not the same individual? Was he not the same individual that said, I have voted, giving them the DOS vote of no confidence?
Yes.
Mazi, our Mazi is part of DOS. So.
Yes, of course.
So when he gave a vote of no confidence, he said that I remove Mazi. This bastard, was he not the same individual that crazy Bridget, they all came in their so-called platform with that crazy Master Prophet calls him Michael Jackson prophet that said they have crowned him now the leader.
Yeah.
Was he not the same person that said we will not take any instruction from anybody in the DSS dungeon? And we know that the only person that gives instruction or has been given instruction for DSS dungeon is our Hamadike one.
Of course, yes.
What is he trying to say? You know the reason. I can go on and on. I can go on and on and on.
You know, many people. Sorry for interrupting you. Many people normally argue that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot give, order from the DSS dungeon because he made them believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in a communicado and he cannot have a conducive atmosphere to give orders.
He has never been in a position or an environment to give any information or give any instruction from his own mindset without being under duress.
Do you know the reason why? Do you know the reason why people believe in this guy? Because people really believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that this thing he is something that people who are not legal wise, they believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, one Nigeria catch him, that he's not coming back. And that's how they brainwash all of them. Believing that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, every day they are pointing gun at him, or give message to Ejiofor to give DOS. That is what all of them Efulefus are believing. And when you engage them on the ground, that is they are thinking what they are thinking. That how can Mazen Nnamdi Kanu give message from enemy's camp? Then that is because they don't understand what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he gives instruction, his instruction is a prophecy. His instruction is a prophecy. He does not just give instruction because it is a prophecy. He does not need to shout it on radio. That is the reason why he tell you see and see. Cancel the seat at home. The enemy will use it against us. Please, Wanda, continue.
Yes, my dear brother, rightly, because you rightly said. But I don't want to be harsh on our people back home. I try to be reasonable with them. Because we understand the environment they're in. They're not getting all the information we are getting, so they're not able to make an informed decision. Having said that, if Mazi, when he was outside, made a statement, just like you said, every statement, and I totally agree with you 100%, that if you pay attention to the words that this man has spoken, they are mere raw prophecy. No two ways about it. If we all understand and believe that, which I strongly do, and this man, when he was outside, he foresaw that there was going to be a time, or there's going to be a time, there is going to be a time when he might be in a place where he may not be able to speak to us from the platforms that he used to. And he said, should anything happen to me, please listen to DOS, whatever they say goes. This is the catch on me. This is where sometimes I try to be a little bit hard on our people back home. If they believe in Mazi, and Mazi made that prophecy prediction statement, and now we find it in this place, isn't it the right thing to do to believe in DOS? Because what people don't understand, and after trying to make this argument one or two places, if they are trying to say they can't believe in DOS, or they don't want to believe in Mazi, I don't care the level of the hierarchy of the individuals. If they don't want to believe in DOS or HOD, what that indirectly saying is this: we do not believe in the decision Mazi made, even when he was outside.
Yes.
Because Mazi did not choose a dossier or choose the members of DOS. I don't know any one of them out of emotions.
Likewise.
This was a critical, strategic appointment he made. So now how can a wolf come from nowhere, and you want to believe the wolf in the name of Mmejibu monkey? Or Mmejibu monkey? To some people, Mazi selectively, they were not the only one they were around Mazi. They were not the only names that Mazi knew. Mazi mingled with a host of people. But here, Piaka people tanda saying, if anything happens to me, look up to them, look unto them, no matter what. So this is where our people back home need to get it. So I'm that but they have their own level of portion of blame. Look unto God, Jesus Christ. Why has not look unto me, the finisher and the author of your life?
Yes.
That's the position of the dossier. If a dossier is making a mistake, let him make that mistake. He will be the one to punish him.
He said it.
To stop all these chaos. This guy now, let me tell you, because somebody is trying to and other people have to come in. Now, what this man is doing, another psychology, he's trying to distance himself from all the atrocities he has created. First of all, now he's trying to run away. No, he's not the one organizing people, killing or creating mayhem.
Yes.
In Anambra State and Biafra land. This is why I say he's so dumb. I don't know whether he gets under influence when he comes out to speak. But people should understand that anything you say on social media will never forget. That's one thing. You may have a memory lapse, not social media. This guy came out somewhere in February, fuming and saying that on the 15th of March he was going to go home and begin to kill politicians. It's on record. It's not my word on social media.
I have it here. It is not your word, my sister. I have the poster. I actually have the poster here. It is in front of my screen. He said deadline to demilitarize Biafra is 15th of March 2022. After this date, our self-defense will start from those corrupt politicians who are responsible for the genocide against our people. Biafra will revolt ruthlessly against you, starting from House of the Assembly Governors. Hold on for me. Let me read. Smart man. I love that guy.
Until he disappoints me,
yes.
I will continue to give him credit for who he is. Naturally, he's an intelligent man. He's educated, okay?
Yes.
He's savvy when you pay attention to him. This $10 million naira bounty, somebody is going to pay for this thing. And that is one of the reasons Simon is running away, because he knows that somebody will take that 10 million is not a joke in Nigeria, okay?
Exactly.
So somebody is going to round somebody out, and then they will trace it back to his fucking ass, okay? Excuse my language. So that's what he's running away from, okay? So he knows the heat is too much in the kitchen now. He's trying to make a U-turn like a rabbit that ran into a cobra's tunnel. He's not going to escape from this one. I'm telling you, he cannot, because he has made a lot of incendiary speeches. But he positioned himself at this.
All right.
Fact is that yesterday was my more intelligent than this guy. And Nelly Ofebu have more concrete things, more things about, you know,
I hope
all what plays about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
yes.
Because this guy is not telling the truth. Could you believe that all the analysis, all the stupid analysis he made yesterday, only what we got there, or what he said that is the problem that he addicted he do from what he told us. Even if he told his followers that he's going to launch a security outfit, he did not say that the lady is going to launch.
Yes.
He said he's going to launch. Even in that launching, everybody saw it. Even he was there with his picture, with his white cap, nothing like Biafra. But he's telling us that they did not put, that people noticed that there was no Biafra distance. The thing that this guy knows that all their intention, they thought maybe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would die.
Yes.
I'm telling you the fact. That's their mind was that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is never going to make it.
They are not legal wise.
But they didn't know that since that man did not die in Kenya, nothing will happen to him.
Of course.
The thing, what I'm telling people now to know, let them have it in mind. Because Simon has already left that autopilot. It's because of he questioned this guy. Why must you allow Nelly to be preached to? And you say that you are a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
That was why he chased that boy out.
Yes.
And this guy has said in his platform that if we know what you do, not me, his foolish followers, if they know what Nelly is doing, that they are going to listen more than Nelly than him.
Nice one.
And Nelly is him, and he is Nelly. He said it in his platform.
Yes.
So for him to come out now and tell us that it's because of Idu that him and Nelly have a problem, it's those stupid followers that will listen to him, not people like me. Because when I saw him, I was thinking, how can I drag this boy out of this my computer, and I will strangle him to death. I'm telling you the fact. I was looking at this useless boy talking just all sort of rubbish. I was even wondering, is this guy, did he think that he's talking to foolish people? Or, in fact, my brother, yesterday, I was very, very annoyed. Even I didn't know that some of his followers, my brother in Holland, even today, I noticed that guy, although he told me he was supporting the guy, he said he's the guy that is doing the nice job. But he called me today and said that he's very, very disappointed. That all he wanted to hear from the guy is maybe analysis on how Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
But he never came up. All he was telling them is because of Idu. Idu, who listen? How many people are preaching this Idu? Is it not about 6 of them or 7 of them?
Remember he said that he keep faith to his doubt, you know, because he knows that if he comes first, he will make mistake. He want to know what Nelly have. That is the reason why he said we will always wait for the enemy to strike first.
To strike first?
Yes.
He said he was investigating them for over 9 months. You are investigating them, you came and said that the IPOB leadership, that you are passing vote of no confidence of them.
Imagine.
You have dissolved them.
You are investigating people and you are still waiting for them to strike first.
Yes. And he even said it that if they don't want to answer a terrorist, that they should get out. He's ready to answer terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
He said it in his platform.
Correct.
You are there. You launch your own radio. Nelly launched their own. You launch your M branch. Now he's telling us that M branch is intelligence, because we told them that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu M branch is intelligent unit. Now he converted it that he created an intelligence.
You remember when Lion Squad came out? He said that the ESN. He called them ESN.
How many people left that autopilot because of this you do? Does it mean that those people that left, maybe they didn't know something, or in fact that guy, anybody that is listening to that guy, anybody.
Hello? We are losing you there. Round up.
I couldn't continue with the video because I was thinking. I said, in fact, yesterday I was very angry. I'm telling you the truth. That guy, what I'm telling you people now to know is that Simon knows what happened to Mazen Nandekano.
Of course, he does.
He will give us that. He will give us that exposure. He knows what happens to Mazen Nandekano. He said it initially, and he said it yesterday again. He would. Oh God, I'm not. If this guy think we don't have sense, I'm telling you.
We will continue. There is a lot of calls coming in. Let me take another call. I know how you feel.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. So, if you look at it, that is how it is. We have a lot of callers. The caller on the line, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, John.
Yes.
Ndeo. Yes. I'm calling from the US.
Take away your listening device. It's repeating what we are saying.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, I'm calling from the US. So I sent something to you, and that is a picture of this guy with where he's saluting the M branch ESN.
Oh.
Okay, so I sent you a picture of that, showing that this guy is in collaboration. He is part of the whole system that has. People do not understand the magnitude of what this guy has done. Anytime he says, bombshell is going to expose, he has nothing to say. I have told him enough and enough on this platform that, look, you do not have anything to give up. Why don't you form your own? I was the first person that asked him to do that. Leave IPOB alone and form your own. Nick must have understand know who is talking now. Okay, so I don't want to say my name or whatever.
Oh, I know who is talking. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So this guy himself, he knows that he has nothing. You see, I was listening to your exposition on that his broadcast he made. You see, Nelly has a lot against this guy. This guy has a lot against Nelly.
Yes.
What will happen eventually, both of them will destroy themselves. Look at what he's doing now. He's calling Umuada to come and beg.
Back him up.
They are begging Umuada. Begging Umuada is not begging Nelly to stop. Because
I didn't watch that part.
Yes. Umuada themselves are in trouble. They know. They are in trouble. Look at Lodge. You see, the thing is, our people that are listening to these people, they are not intelligent.
They are evil.
They are not original. They are sadistic. They are